everyone. I wanted to reach out to you and have you guys just try this fun little experiment. Since we're talking about the scientific method, one of the things that you guys read about was direct data, like things that we can really see with our eyes and observe. But one of the things that I really like to talk about is indirect data. And in fact, indirect data is how we know a lot of things in science. For example, we've never seen the interior of the earth before, but we know a lot about it. We know about how thick each layer is. We know what each layer consists of, even though we've only ever drilled down into the earth about 10 to 12 kilometers, not very far. But how we know about the interior of the earth is through seismic waves. When we get earthquakes, seismic waves pass through the earth and we get a lot of data. Some of that data has to do with the fact that some seismic waves travel through liquids while others don't. And that's actually how we know we have a solid core. So this is just kind of a fun activity. I'm going to give you an extra credit point for it if you participate in the activity. So I have here a little cube that I want you guys to examine. One side of the cube is a name that you're going to have to guess what the name is and what the numbers are in the corner based upon your observations of what else is on the other sides of the cube. So, for instance, we're going to start with this side here. The name is Carolina. Carolina. I'll also give you a little transcript of this so you can see these names laid out a little bit more easily. And in the upper right corner of the cube is the number 3, and the bottom left-hand corner of the cube is the number 4. Now on the direct opposite side from Carolina, I'm going to turn it around, is the name Carl, C-A-R-L, and in the upper right-hand corner the number is 3, and in the bottom right-hand corner, the number is 8. All right, next pair. On this side of the cube, the number is Andrea, A-N-D-R-E-A. And on the upper right-hand side is a 5. On the lower left-hand side of the cube is a 6. Now, directly opposite from Andrea is Andrew, A-N-D-R-E-W. And on the upper right-hand side of the cube is a 5. On the lower left-hand side of the cube is a 6. Okay, you ready for the experiment? My next side of the cube, Alexis. Now I've got a 4 on the upper right-hand side and a 9 on the bottom left-hand side, A-L-E-X-I-S. Here's your job. We've covered every side of the cube except for what goes on the other side of Alexis. Now normally when I do this experiment in person, I have the cube laying on the ground and you're not allowed to touch it. You're only allowed to walk around the lab table. But in this case we're doing it online, so you get to see, in case any of my students ever pick up the cube and peek, which they're not supposed to do, it says, ha, no peeking. Your job is 2 things. What name should be on this side of the cube, what number should go in the upper right hand corner, and what number should go in the bottom left hand corner. And if you participate and email me your answer, I'll give you an extra credit point on one of the week 3 assignments. So have fun, use your observations, feel free to collaborate with each other if you're not sure, because scientists always collaborate. So good luck. We'll post a video again, and I will take a look at some of your answers and I'll share what you guys came up with. Have a great week.